Do you think that people will be much less reliant on a fiat currency? Do you think a lot of people's world or the majority of transactions will be in crypto assets and be through DeFi platforms? Or do you think we still have kind of a long way to go before that happens?
Definitely not the majority. I think, adoption is going to pick up and it'll hit this inflection point, which it definitely hasn't hit yet, but it will hit this inflection point and it's just going to hockey stick the amount of user growth there'll be. But again, there are a bunch of things that need to be set in place, and there's a lot of smart minds that are building it. There's a lot of smart minds that are now seeing Web3 and going, ooh, this is the next thing. I need to be a part of this. And so I expect products to obviously get better and better and better and easier to use. Things like onboarding people using credit cards instead of, having them deposit in some random way, and then they've got to go to a centralized exchange, then they're going to transfer out. It's so complex. Like I think there's going to be a much better onboarding process in 5 years' time. It will get to that point where you're like, I'm just using these products. I don't even care that there's a blockchain behind it. And but yeah, it's probably going to be 10 to 15 years before we start seeing majority move to crypto, or at least holding crypto.
Yeah, I totally agree. For anybody who's been completely excited and interested in this, what are the next steps they can do to play the game, or to also get the coins, stake the coins, follow you guys, or even help you guys develop?
Yeah, so the staking is live. You can purchase some ILV and get amongst it. That will also allow you some governance rights, so you'll be able to vote in council members, and then just check out our Discord. That's where our main community is. We also have Telegram as well, but jump in there. Try and digest the Medium articles that we put out, and read the white paper. It's very detailed of the plan that we have in place, and you should, from those from a 2-hour deep dive, you should get a pretty good idea of why people are bullish on us.
Right. And also your YouTube channel is not too bad. People can get a nice little taste of what the game's looking like, and also how they can jump into the DeFi aspects as well.
Mm-hmm.
Great stuff. Final thoughts, Kieran, on gaming, metaverse, or anything going forward. Are you enjoying this time as well? Are you able to kind of being like, I'm having fun doing this, or is it sometimes overwhelming? What's it like to be you?
It's I mean, it's a lot of work, right? Like it's just a lot of hours that need to go into it, which is, draining over time, but I'm pretty used to that. And, my brothers are super resilient as well. And I mean, Aaron, especially, the guy's just a cyborg. He just keeps on going. But the stress of, this is a fully diluted, what are we at, like $6 billion or something? Like, Did I think this would happen? No. And you start getting listed and stuff, and people start putting out news articles about you, and you're like, Jesus Christ, like, where is this really happening? You're kind of pinching yourself every day, which is weird, because I'm a very confident person when I say it's going to happen, but still it doesn't matter. Like, now that it's happened, it's kind of like, what is even going on here?
You said the big moment was when your mom asked you about how to buy some ILV, right?
That was when, I've been going hard at business ventures for years and years and years. I've done multiple with Kane. I've done one with Grant. I've done a couple with other colleagues and whatever, and nothing Kane and I had ever built, or any of the products myself, my mum was willing. And I've asked her every single time, like, hey, do you want to chuck 20 grand in, or 10 grand in, or 5 grand in? It's going to help. It shows that and they're like, it just fizzles out. It's not even like you get a response. Whereas this was like, I I didn't need the money or anything in this circumstance. And my mom called me and was like, "Hey, I want to buy this." And I was like, well. So that was definitely a penny drop moment for me, where I was like, okay, we're serious here.